It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll try, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings on a Saturday night. How's everybody doing? Thank you for being here. Dream Queen, thank you for your donation. Elena, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, Elena. Cutie Wow, hello. Inquisitive Tarot, Ornell, Christina, and anybody else. Boo Boo, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see everybody. Let's knock Green Queen's question into the queue here. Let's get started. We're rocking it already. We're getting it done. Will I pass probation in 3 months at the new job? That's a good part where we can get a little more of the permanent action. A little more of the permanent action at the new job. That's always the best part. All right. How will your new apartment be? All right. I got you in the queue, Elena. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Let's put the question in the queue. There we go. Cool. And by the way, this is the Dark Mansion Tarot. Get a little bit of a shuffle and throw it down. Throw it down. Absolute Tarot, how are you doing? It's good to see you as always. What's going on? Inquisitive Tarot, hello. How are you? It's a nice Saturday night. We're relaxing over here, having fun. We got a special guest, Christina, here once again. Christina's going to be handing me the cards. She's going to be handing me the cards. So, I mean, there you go. Did you get Cosmic Visions? Real Simple Earth Jada. I don't think so. I don't think so. Tammy, welcome. How are you doing? All right. We're on the probationary period of the job, and we need to figure out how that is going to go. Exo Vivian, how are you doing? Thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right. As far as the probationary period, it does feel like it extended a little farther than usual. I mean, it just feels like that you're pretty comfortable there. I mean, it feels like that you're something that you do want to get into. You definitely want to get that going and whatnot. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And Four of Cups says that I think overall they kind of feel the same way. I mean, it's coming up on the 3 months kind of thing. You're looking at the probationary period, getting through that, getting into something permanent. Five of Cups, the world says you do have a good ending, but it is sort of on the rocks there for a little bit. CM, welcome. So a couple of bad cards, but they are about emotions. In other words, it just feels like that blending there may be a bit challenged once you get into the full-time thing. I think they're actually going to move you in the job to where you're not going to be in the particular position. It's going to be maybe something a little bit different and whatnot. So you do have some movement happening. Again, it almost seems like if that probationary period does happen, then they want you to sort of be not necessarily a promotion per se, but they want you to be in a different area where there are some good things that are going to happen for you. So I think it's looking pretty good. The world being at the end is one of the key components with that. That is everything ending well. well. If you read my book, I assume you have. The World being a beautiful card. Two key factors with the World. One is it's a good ending to a good situation. That's what you're looking at. And the best part about this is the final card in the reading. That means that position, it sort of rounds it out, it finishes out, it blends that happy ending with the ending of the reading or the ending of the situation. So I do think you are going to do that with the World. Would I have loved to seen a lot of like 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, maybe 10 of Pentacles, anything that would indicate sort of job stability and whatnot? I'd love to see that, but it's sort of a bittersweet thing, again, because I think you're being moved once more. But the World is the final answer. The World is the final answer. So that is looking good. I hope you do fantastic over there. Good luck and all of that good stuff. So there we go. What do we got next? We got the Star Tarot next. There we go. Samantha, whoa, come back. What is going on? So good to see you, Samantha. I appreciate you hanging out with us as well. All right. Elena wants to know. Well, it looks like my little alert system is not happening, so we will, I guess, copy the clipboard. It looks like we're copying the clipboard today. It is going to be, we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it. That's the best part. I'm not really sure why everything's not working. It's normally because YouTube is being a little bit of a butt. But, you know, that is what happens. All right, let me take 2 seconds here and write down who is the readings for. So that's Maddie, and that is Sam, and all that good stuff. So we're doing good. All right, Elena, we want to know about the new apartment. Is that going to be good, decent, or indifferent? We need to know. We need to know about the new apartment. And to do that, we are going to use everybody's favorite, the Star Tarot. Where is the star? There it is, the Star V2, by the way. Meek, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Looks like we're handwriting everything today. All right, Meek. We got it going on. Steph reading. Thank you, Boo Boo, for. Let's all get this live. There you go, Steph. What is your question, Steph? I appreciate that. Boo Boo has hosted Steph for a reading. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's do a little bit of the Star Tarot and find out how will the new apartment be.
I picked that one because it's separated on the side.
It is. I like this. The Star Tarot. You can't really go wrong with the Star Tarot. I guess, you know, if you're in space and you have no oxygen, maybe, but, you know, otherwise, I think the Star Tarot is going to be a pure win. There's going to be a win-win situation for sure. Got a couple of reversed and a couple of regular. See how's it going. Kozaya and Lady, how are you doing? It's so good to see both of you. I appreciate y'all being here. Tosh, welcome. How are you? What is going on, everybody? A little Saturday night action. We're feeling all right. So, how will the new apartment be? 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, sort of interesting. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. If you do have one of those readings where you're looking at a new residence, if you do have something where we're moving in, we're having some new adventures, we're getting in with a bunch of people we don't know, where you really want to be is at a place where you can enjoy yourself. You can make new friends. There's people that are going to be social. They're going to socialize with you. They're going to be friendly. And I think that's what you're looking at. We got the 3 of Cups action. That is all about making friends, getting some people in your side, getting some, you know, friends that maybe can help you out with this or that, can watch your apartment or something if you're gone. You know, I think you're going to have some pretty good friends in that new apartment. I think that's going to be fantastic. That's really a huge bonus. If you haven't lived in apartments, that's huge. Having friends next door, that's massive. Your package gets left out. You're not home. They'll help you out. You help them out. It's just a great situation overall. 8 of Pentacles says it's going to be a little bit of work to sort of get in there, get comfortable. I mean, it is maybe a little bit of a fixer-upper. Maybe one of those apartments where it's going to be a little too far from the dumpster. One of the apartments where it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to park sometimes at night. Not going to be perfect. Not going to be perfect. That's going to be it. Kozaya, yes, please post your question. I appreciate you. But yeah, you do have a little bit of a fixer-upper situation there, right? 4 of Pentacles and Justice being reversed just says that this is not a sort of a long-term thing. It's going to be sort of a stepping stone into getting something else or getting something that's going to be in a different location, whatnot. But yeah, I think this is a very good apartment. Again, I mean, just the fact that there's friends, the fact that you can have some friends over there is such a massive. I've lived in apartments like all of my life, and that is such a big thing. That is such a big thing. I'm just saying. Anyway, so welcome. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. All right, what we got next? We are doing the Housewives Tarot. There you go. In case you wonder what this is, a little bit of the Housewives action. I need to adjust this. I need to adjust my cloth a little bit so it's not all bunched up on this side. There we go. All right, a little bit of the housewife action for the next reading, which is going to be any exes returning this Mercury retrograde. Is it retrograde time already? I thought we were immune to that. I thought we were going to be able to escape that, but I guess not. I guess not. It's going to go in reverse. It's going to back it up. It is going to back it up. Oh, that's going to be just how it is. All right. Tio, I got myself the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Now, that's nice. That is nice. That is very nice indeed. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, we got 40 viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. All right. Forgetting to buy. I mean, that, you know, that is, it's not a bad tarot at all. So let's see about that. We got, are your exes are in Texas? Oh my, that's going to be a yes. That is going to be a yes. Yeah, basically you do have an ex coming in. That's very interesting. Two of Wands. This is somebody you haven't seen in a while. I think this is going to be an ex from a distant past. CM, thank you for your donation. Get a Generala for the week. Thank you so much. Not sure what's going on with the notifications, but we're going to hand do it. We're going to hand do it tonight. All right. You do have an ex coming in. Bottom line, this is somebody you haven't seen before in a while. Again, death card means changes. It means things sort of culminating, things brewing around, changes coming. The death card is going to be a very good key component to this. I think that's going to be very important for you. 6 of Pentacles is also going to be big. This is somebody who's really, really motivated. They're coming back. They're ready to do something. They're ready to move forward. We have the Chariot, a motion card, a movement card coming in. They feel like that they really want to get some action. They want to get some good stuff in here. And I think they want to move forward with some things, get some old times, get a little bit of that reunited fun times going on. The Two of Wands, a little bit on the awkward side with the communication. It's almost like that they're not interested or they just want to hit it and quit it. But bottom line, I do think they want to move forward with something. I do think that you have an ex coming in. Again, this is somebody from a long time ago. I mean, this is somebody from a long time ago. So it really feels like that, right? We got the Death card, the Two of Wands. It just comes out of nowhere. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise and whatnot. That is going to be one of the key factors. But you do have one of the exes that lives in Texas. One of the lives in Texas exes. There we go. Let's see how that goes. All right, Boo Boo, thank you for your donation as well. Boo Boo wants to know what kind of trash is the Mercury retrograde going to bring in for me. Well, let's check that out. A little bit of the Hush Tarot action today. That's what I'm talking about. Boo Boo, what kind of trash? You never know what that Mercury retrograde is going to drag in. I mean, bottom line, you literally don't know. Maddie wants to know some February reading. Maddie, how is the doctor doing? Are you still got the doctor going? Like, what are you doing with the doctor? Maddie had the doctor and the architect throw down a little while ago. So we want to kind of see what's the status on that. Maddie, we all got to know. We all got to know what all the good stuff is going on there. Here's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see here. By the way, in case you wonder what this is something that may not be on here anymore. Here it is, the Hush Tarot. You got to hush. We got to hush when we read with it, I guess. I don't know why it's called. The doc is still around. Oh, my. Giving him the architect, too. That, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Get a nice selection. Maddie wants a nice selection. It's like when you go to a restaurant and they got all these beautiful menu items. You know what I mean? They got the prime rib. They got the seafood deluxe menu. I mean, everybody loves a good menu. All right, let's get a little love reading for February. You do have sort of the Six of Swords, sort of an interesting thing. let's see what we're sort of moving with that. We got two movement cards here. We got the Emperor being that, and we got the Star. I really think the Architect is on the way out. Something tells me that the Architect is a little bit on the way out. Yeah, sort of going. We have an exit stage left feel over here as far as sort of the Six of Swords is. It feels like it's sort of riding its own. It feels like it's sort of just sort of, sort of dissuading a little bit. It feels a little bit less than it was yesterday, a little bit less than it was the day before. It just feels like it's sort of leaving or sort of exiting out. The Emperor basically says that either they give up or they're sort of ready to move on and whatnot. I don't really think that the Architect is going to be the good match here for some reason. The Emperor, it's like they just sort of give up on stuff. Either they're trying to rush stuff, they give up on stuff. I don't think that they become like a huge reliable type of thing and whatnot. But anyway, all right. So we got another reading request for Stacy. Thank you so much, Stacy. I greatly appreciate that. So let's sort of see what we're moving in here. The Chariot says, I think you're going to continue moving on with the Doctor. This is not your favorite person in the world. Let's go ahead and admit it. But if you have to choose Architect versus Doctor, I think you're going to end up with the Doctor a little bit more in a prominent position for that. The Star sort of says that you do have somebody better on the way. I think that you have a superior person on the way. Somebody who really sort of hits it in the spots that it needs to go in. I mean, but no pun intended, but I mean, you do have the Star there. The Star is a connection. It's like a soul connection. It feels like you have a soul connection coming. I don't think anytime soon. I would give it at least probably 2.5 months, but I think around the 2.5 month time frame, you're really going to find this soul connection. You're going to find somebody that's interesting, somebody that really sort of piques your interest, really sort of gets your attention, and is, it's just pretty interesting overall. So I think that's what it's going to come there. And I think February sort of, again, rounds out the Architect drama, gets the Doctor into a different stage. But I think once you sort of meet the other person, that's going to sort of do that. By the way, the last person, the soul connections, is an Aries. So look out for the Aries. The Aries is a definite taking command and just being in command type of feel for that particular Aries. So there you go. Thank you so much. All right, the next one we got is the Poe. Who wanted the Poe? I think somebody wanted the Poe. Internship. All right, we got a question about internship. Sam, I am. Do you think an internship for women, families, children, or cancer patients? We got a little throwdown here. We can do a throwdown. You do a little throwdown for Samantha. What is going on? Been a couple of days. How have you been doing? How have you been doing? You out there just getting them jobs? You seem like you are, you don't have any problems finding the jobs. That is for sure, for sure. Do you think for my internship I should work with women, families, children, or cancer patients? Oh, let's sort of see where the tarot goes. A little bit of a broad thing for a little bit of a broad thing, A little bit of a broad thing for a throwdown, but I think we can get it done. We can get it done with this. Maddie says Aries are hard to handle. Well, when you go to that Western, country Western bar and you ride the bull and you try to hang on, sometimes, Electric Cowboy, you try to ride that bull and hang on. Sometimes riding the bull is the best part. I'm just saying. Riding the bull may be the best part of the Aries. You just don't know at the end, you know what I'm saying? Because
everybody loves the D.
All right, let's see what we're doing here with the internship, women, families, children, cancer patients. Looking at Ace of Wands, definitely sort of getting that done. Eight of Pentacles, having the stability, having some good stuff with that. Temperance is very interesting, as well as the Six of Wands. I think you're going to find, as far as working with children is sort of your thing. It feels like working with children is going to be one of the big things here. You're looking at Eight of Pentacles, talking about steady work, getting the work done, and having fun, and having a lot of sort of feeling good when you go home, right? There's a complete difference between working at a factory or something, and then going home and feeling just down, and then working with children or working with something that sort of energizes you. And I think that's kind of the field that you're in that's really going to energize you with this. Eight of Pentacles says it's going to be steady work, obviously, because you're passionate about it. People love you. People rely upon you to do it. And it's going to be something that everybody is proud of you for as well. Ace of Wands says getting started is going to be one of the best parts of it. Temperance says it's going to be a good blend. Again, I think it's working working with children is going to be your big thing. 6 of Wands, I think overall is going to be a fantastic career for you and that kind of stuff as well. So there you go. There you go. Working with women, women, families, and children. I think that's going to be huge. I think it's going to be huge. I think that's really, really your path. I think that's something you're going to be passionate about. You're going to go home thinking about it. You're going to be excited when you go to work. And that is really what you need. You know, bottom line, that's really what you need when you do get into a steady job and all of this other stuff. So there we go. By the way, in case you wonder what that was, that is the Edgar Allan Poe deck that we just had. I didn't press the button because I just neglected to press it. That's my bad. That's my bad. I neglected to press it. That is how it's going to go, though. Meek, is me and Kevin done? Meek, I hope not. You liked Kevin. Meek, didn't you like Kevin? Didn't you like Kevin? Kevin brought in the drama. I mean, I remember that. But Kevin did bring in the drama a little bit, but, you know, you never know. You never know. You think that's your path too. Well, that's good that we agree. That's fantastic. By the way, in case you wonder what this tarot is, this is not the regular Linares. It's the super Linares. I thought you liked Kevin. Meek, what's going on with you and Kevin? What's going on? We had a little drama. I think you had some separation. I think you had some stuff happen and all that. I think you were trying to recover it or something like that. Weren't you trying to recover that? I think I remember. Maybe I remember it wrong. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. My alerts are broken today. I have no idea why, but they are definitely on the fritz today. So in case you're wondering where the alerts are, that's YouTube's fault, by the way. That's not my app. That is not my app. So the YouTube just not sending my app the alerts. And I don't know why. You do. Yes, you do. Man, it's going to be hard to get rid of Kevin. Come on, Meek. It's going to be hard to get rid of Kevin. The Magician, the Emperor reverse. Making this decision is going to be difficult for you. Bottom line, it's going to be very difficult for you. The Emperor reverse. You're going to be like, oh man, should I ditch that Kevin? Should I ditch him? I don't really know. I'm not really sure what is going on with that. So, I mean, you know, never really sure what is going to happen with all of that stuff. So, I don't know. But yeah. None of Wands says you are injured. You do feel like there is some drama. You do feel like something's sort of coming in. Candace, welcome. How are you doing? It is so good to see you as well. Oh, Kevin doesn't treat you right all the time. I mean, Kevin's got a little bit of that, you know, maybe not treating you the best all the time. Empress says it's hard to get rid of Kevin, bottom line. Magician says that Kevin does it right when Kevin needs to do it right. You know, that's sort of what you need. The Magician, they do it right when they do need to do it right. Will you be done with Kevin? Will you end up breaking with Kevin? It's almost like Kevin just breaks with you eventually. Not now, not later. Eventually, we just have a break. 10 of Swords, you read all the books. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords says, yeah, eventually I think Kevin's on the outs. I think Kevin's going to deliver the news though, basically. But I mean, again, it just feels like that this is something that needs to go on to continue. It needs to be something, the lesson learned, needs to be something that you experience. You know, one of those experiences that you just kind of have at some point. But I mean, there you go. All right, what do we got going next? Got a little Ciro Marchetti. Christina chose the right one. Christina chose the right one for Steph. The Ciro Marchetti always puts me in the best of mood. Why are you tired all the time? You have a COVID test coming. All right. Before we do any medical thing, please remember, this is a tarot reading and is entertaining. And is entertaining at the end of the day. So, yeah, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. I do play one around here sometimes, but I do not play one on TV, and I'm not a licensed doctor. CM wants to know how the queue is. Well, there's no alert, CM, so I can't display it. CM, the alert, YouTube is not sending me the alerts. So I'm having to write everything down by hand. I have to do it the hard way. PT, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. All right, let's see and get a little bit of that. T. Wilmore, so good to see you. How are you doing? CM, you're next. Then we got Boo Boo. Then we got Stacy. So it's looking pretty good. We only got 3 in the queue, and we got PT in there. We got Christina donated. You're 90096. Okay. All right. We got that. And we got Sam I Am. Then we got Christina coming in there. All right. Oh, let's see. Messages my higher self at the moment. That is PT. And let's see, what else we got? Sam, can I describe your next boyfriend? Your next boyfriend? Well, I hope they're cute. I mean, Sam, I'm just saying, I hope they're cute, Sam. Let's bottom line that. You know what I mean? All right, we're tired all the time. A little bit of the diagnosis, not really diagnosis and all that stuff. I clicked the wrong button on that. I clicked the wrong button. I had the Encore Tarot is what it's supposed to be. It is supposed to be. All right, let's see what's happening here. Why am I so tired all the time? The Empress, the 8 of coins, the 3 of coins, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, all right. Again, entertainment purposes only. This is just fun reading. I'm not a doctor. We got that figured out. Yes, thank you. I think you got something. I think basically you're sick of some type. You have some type of sickness. I'm not going to say COVID or not. That's actually a huge, I actually could get banned on YouTube if I even answered that question. I'm not going to say anything. I think that you have something that is weighing on you. You have something that is weighing on you. We have the Empress. It's like you felt good, then all of a sudden you had something sort of unusual, or you had something a bit on the unusual side. It felt like something's just not right. Something's just not jiving. Something's just not where it needs to be. And then we have these coins. It's a lot of a physical manifestation of something that happened, right? You have the 8 and the 3. You're working on it. It feels like your body is working on trying to get rid of something, or your body is working on something. You're definitely tired. You definitely feel sort of just, a little bit down and whatnot. It feels like a lot of things are sort of happening and all that. But yeah, it's almost like that you have something weighing on you and all that. All right, Candace, thank you for your donation. And Meek, thank you for your donation. Meek wants to know, will God send me true love this year? And Boo Boo, please stop spamming Boo Boo. Get Ornell's question. Let's do a little positive reinforcement for that question. There we go. There we go. Ornell, thank you, Boo Boo. I appreciate that. Ornell, please thank Sunflower. Please thank Sunflower for answering or hosting you on the stream. Sunflower, you're so nice. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Yeah. I think you have something weighing on you. I think you have something that is working. Your body's working on getting rid of something. Your body's working on trying to purge something. Basically, we have a lot of work happening here. So it feels tired. Your body sort of needs that little bit of rest or whatnot. Knight of Wands, I think it's going to be something short term. I don't think it's long term or anything like that. So, I mean, there you go. The Knight of Wands is here. By the way, in case you wonder why there's no alerts, YouTube is not sending me the alerts, and I don't know why. But I can write and paste and do multitasking. That's what I make a living doing. And that is what I'm doing tonight, so you are going to get a good experience. You're going to get a good experience even if there's no alerts, because that's how I roll. That is how I roll. I try my best. If you like all of the multitasking, if you like me doing 6,000 things at once and still being on target, please hit that like and sub. Please hit that like and sub. It tells me that you still love me even when the alerts aren't around. It still love me when the alerts just don't work. Mercury retrograde. Maybe it's early. I don't know. Maybe it is plaguing YouTube right now. I just don't know. CM, we're doing the This Might Hurt Tarot for CM. I don't know how you feel about the This Might Hurt Tarot. I usually do cats, but CD is doing the tarot today. So Christina has chosen you to have this one, and there's no tower. So good news. Good news. You do not have a tower. CM, there's no tower. There's no tower at all. You have the Lovers. Ooh. CM, you have the Lovers here. I think that you got a possibility for some new friends. I think that you got a possibility for meeting some people that are going to be really fun. I think that it feels like you have a lot of sort of brewing energy where we have that. We need some people to talk to. We need some fun stuff to do. And I think that possibility is going there. I think I told you just like the last time that COVID is going to clear up a little bit. It's going to clean up a little bit. We have a lot of good stuff sort of showing within that and all of that stuff. But I mean, overall, it just feels like that is happening. All right. Because one of the readings showed the E love spell on me. What was it trying to achieve? All right. So E did a love spell on you. What were they trying to achieve? Well, they were trying to achieve love, of course. I mean, come on. Kolzaya. They're trying to achieve some love is what they wanted. They just want some loving, you know? Get a little bit of the snuggles before it gets hot because nobody likes the sweaty snuggles. Okay, I think that you have this opportunity, the lover says, of meeting people. I think it's coming up. Again, I think it's going to be probably like 45 days or so. I think a lot of things happen. 45 days is going to be very positive for you. We have the 10 of Swords. You do have a couple of threads that are sort of hanging around that you need to end, that you need to go away. I think that's going to be entirely possible. So there you go with that. 10 of Pentacles, again, I think we're looking at the job opportunities. I think all these things are sort of culminating up. Will this all occur next week? No. I think next week is going to be more of a beginning to this. I think you start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And no, it's not a train. CM is a glass half empty. CM, the light of the tunnel is not a train. I think you have the 10 of Pentacles. Things are culminating. Things are feeling better. Things are looking up. I think your intuition's kicking into high gear. I think you're going to have next week sort of starting a lot of sort of good things, a lot of good feeling with that, especially with that Page of Swords. It's like this communication just gets it going a little bit. You know what I mean? All right. We do not have the Bohemian Gothic Tarot anymore because I had to, I'm going to sell it on eBay. That's how it's going to go. Apparently, it's going to get me $2,000. So there you go. Kristen, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Yeah, you didn't know that? I already told you about that. That's on eBay. It's all over eBay. All right. Let's see about this. See how that is going to go. Kristen, we got your question in the queue. By the way, Kristen, we have no alerts. So we're missing alerts today. That's not my fault. That's YouTube is not sending it. YouTube is not sending it out. All right. Christina wants to know about a promotion. Let's get that done. We got. Well, then take this away, and you get to. You're doing the organization. You let me know what you need. We will get it done. Promotion. Get the Thoth deck done. There you go. See, Tosh says the first rule of reading Thoth is to know which one the Thoth is in the tower. Knowing which one the Thoth is in the tower. That's their first step. So that's what Tosh is saying right now over there. Tosh, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you right now, Tosh. Tosh is like, if she can pick it out, that's the first step towards mastery. You know what I mean? The first step towards mastery. Once you learn it, I will trim yours and it'll be nice and beautiful, just like this one. You have a really good time with that. Once you take that Tarot Oracle Thoth course, by the way. Speaking of Tarot Oracle stuff, we have the Kickstarter is now. The Kickstarter is now. If you want a massive book full of pictures, full of information, you haven't seen this. This does not exist for a long time. A big, beautiful, easy to read tarot book, 8.5 by 11. It weighs like a gazillion pounds and it is 200 plus pages. I'm just telling you, the book is going to be amazing. The book explains all that stuff you've always wondered about in easy to read format. That is going to be where it's at. And you can pick it up right now. Support me, please. Thank you. Okay. Promotion, what is it looking like? I mean, you're feeling something is up. Look at that. We have this beautiful, beautiful, harmonious connection between your emotions and all of this stuff. We have the moving forward. We have the kite, otherwise known as swiftness, the promotion coming. And it feels like this is really going to be something that is going to be just advantageous for you. It's going to be coming. You feel it. It feels like the wind is at your feet, and it feels like you're sort of being moved forward to that. We have another motion card, which again, since it's coming, you got to wait. I think part of this, though, is you're upset with it. I think you're trying to rush it. You have to really, really relax. You got to really relax, and you got to just let it flow. Because if it doesn't flow, if you're worried about it, if you're concerned about it, it's going to start showing at work. It's going to start showing where you're just concerned and you're getting upset and you're getting a little tense, and people are going to sort of sense that. You can't have that. You got to let go. You got to do what you do. Shine like you always shine. You have 2 motion cards. You have 2 movement cards here. That is huge. That means things are indeed moving forward, even if you think they aren't, even if it's sort of upsetting, even if you're trying to rush it, it's not not going to be able to be rushed, and people will sense that rush, sense that little bit of anxiety, a little bit of uncomfortable, a little bit of weirdness. You can't let that happen. Do what you do it best, be the best you at. Let it move forward, and it is going to be okay. Swiftness and the Chariot means it is coming. You feel it coming. You knew it. You've been talking about it. You do know it. That is definitely sort of the synchronicity card where it feels like everything is moving forward. All right. Well, I'm glad you like my reading, considering you're standing here. If you didn't like my reading, she'd probably punch me or throw the tarot tower onto my head or something. You never know. I think that weighs about 100 pounds. I'm not thinking you're going to be able to do that, but I guess it's the thought that counts. The thought, get it? All right. Aroa, thank you for your donation and welcome to the stream. I greatly appreciate that. We have a lot of questions. By the way, I can't show you the queue. Because YouTube sucks today. Mercury retrograde is here early. It's here early. It's stinking up the place. It is smelling up the place. Kozaya, it's time. Kozaya got a host from Addie. Addie was so generous and kind. I got to figure out what this is. Addie was so generous and kind, and time to get that reading. Time to knock it out. Okay. If you're new here, by the way, Kozaya had somebody cast a love spell on them. A love spell on them. Oh my. Because
everybody loves the D.
A love spell. And they cast it. They just wanted a little bit of love. You know what I mean? What were they trying to achieve? Well, probably some love. I assume it's some love. I don't know. Let's see what this says. What do we got going on for some good, bad, or indifferent news? Got a little justice. The Death, the King of Pentacles. They want change. They're lonely. They want change. They want a little bit of change. Look at that Death card. They want change. They want things to be different. They want things to be nice. They want a little bit of the love spell. They wanted a little bit of that. Now, you remember, okay, if you're new here, by the way, they were very bad at casting the spell. Bottom line, they were very bad at casting the spell. That's basically what it was. Now, I know people are going to be watching like a week from now, a month from now. Please listen. Okay, you're here. Are you here? Are you listening? Thank you. Please listen. I rarely say that somebody cast a spell. Rarely. Like it probably, okay, I've been doing this a year. I think I've done it twice in a year. Rarely. So it's not something that I just spew out all the time. I did say they were bad at it. Again, they want change. They want the death. Kendall, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. You are my favorite e-reader. Kendall, you are my favorite e-reader ever. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see about this. Yeah, they wanted some change. They wanted the King of Pentacles. This person doesn't feel like that they are in charge. They don't feel like they're in charge. They feel like they're a bit disconnected. They don't feel like they have a lot of power. So they're sort of reaching out to here and there, seeing what's going on and all of that stuff. So it's just very rare occasion. King of Swords, they want to get a connection with you. Not really sure how. It's just something fun. It's sort of entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. There you go. So they just wanted a little bit of that connection. Maybe a little bit of the Kozaya love. You said you had a friends with benefits. Maybe they wanted to be that friend. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that goes, quite frankly. My name's not Frank, by the way. Okay. So let's see. We have, by the way, if you wonder where you're at in the queue, there's 11. There's 11 in the queue. So sorry I can't show it to you. But we got Boo Boo, Stacy, PT, Sam, Candace, Meek, Ornell, Wifey, Kristen, Aroa, and my favorite e-reader, Kendall. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight, Boo Boo? Boo Boo wants to know what is going on with the Mercury retrograde. To do this, we are going to use the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. This is trimmed. It is trimmed. I know a lot of you are OCD and are saying that this is trimmed, but I did it improperly. This is why I'm scared to show this, because it's round on the top, but it's square on the bottom. Let it sink in. Let your OCD, I want you to just let it sink in. Take a deep breath. It's round on the top, but it's square on the bottom. You know that bothers you. But somebody out there, you know that bothers you. All right. Now that you let that go, you got to let it go. Just like the Frozen song. You got to let it go. All right. Okay, whatever. Anyway, all right, we got to let it go. What is the trash? Is the Mercury retrograde, or what is the cat bringing in? What is the cat bringing in? Going to bring in something bad out of the backyard? Let's see. Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do think that you have a little bit of a stalker situation here. A little bit of that Five of Cups. Somebody was upset. Somebody was upset. They took it upon themselves. Maybe it's your Please Marry Me guy. What was his name? Hakeem. Maybe it's Hakeem. Maybe it's Hakeem a little bit or something like that. The Ten of Wands says that somebody is sort of upset that, you know, things maybe didn't work out or whatnot. The Queen of Pentacles says they really want it to work out. But yeah, I think you have Mercury retrograde. I think you have somebody who's really interested in you. I think they're going to sort of come out and say, hello, boo-boo, it's good to see you. You know, it's Mercury retrograde. How you doing? Oh, what do you mean F off? You mean I need to call you again? You mean F off? I need to call you again? Okay, sure. That'd be great. I mean, no, not literally a stalk. I think it's somebody that's interested in you that is sort of out there. Anyway, the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands are going to be moving forward and all that stuff. So there is a little bit of what the cat's dragging in from Mercury retrograde. You never know. You never know. One more shot. Take it in. Take it all in. It's round on the top, but it's square. It's square on the bottom. Look at it. Look at it. Relax, relax. Check it out. Okay, let's move on. We got a lot of readings to do. What do we got? Oh, look, I got handed my own deck. I got handed my own deck of cards. I got to say deck of cards. Stacy, thank you for your donation. Stacy has a husband. We'll see what is going on with all of that. What should you expect as a couple in the coming few months? Let's try it out by using a little bit of the Waterfall Tarot. If you like the Waterfall Tarot, I'm sorry because I'm out of stock. I do get a lot of messages about it, and I will be reprinting it in June. So, you know, you want to support that Kickstarter, then you can do that too. There's a waterfall cloth coming out too. There's a waterfall. I will be making a cloth. I'm going to hand paint it too. Hand painted waterfall cloth. This is not exactly the best deck in the world. I'm not sure why people bought, but yeah, a lot of people did buy it, but I mean, sure, here we go. All right. What should we expect as a couple in the next couple of months? That couple in the couple. Four of Pentacles, the Star, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. This is looking fantastic. It's like this person is your best friend. Like this person has that friend aspect. It has a lot of the good stuff. You can talk to them about things. It feels like that. Oh, did I block the wrong person? I'm not sure what's going on. What's going on with Kiko? Don't block Kiko. But why not block Kiko? Kiko is giving every possible sign of wanting to be blocked. But anyway, okay. The Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. The Two of Cups says that it is going to grow stronger. That connection is going to grow stronger via the good stuff here. The Three of Cups says, again, this is somebody you can talk to, somebody that you can be honest with, somebody that you can connect with. That is really going to go stronger. So if you're looking at sort of the enhancement of this, if you're looking for things moving forward, things getting heated, things getting a little bit more connected, I think this is the magical place. Two of Cups followed by the Three of Cups is insanely powerful, especially next to the Star. This smells so good. It's like when you walk into Cinnabon. Okay, do you have a mall next to you? Do you have a Cinnabon? When you walk into the Cinnabon, this is how this smells. It's amazing. The Star, Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Stacy, this is amazing news. This is so good. Very, very powerful indeed. I absolutely love it. I mean, just go ahead and take a screenshot. I'm going to give you a second. Go ahead, get on your phone, take a screenshot, look at this later, because this is something I want to share with my partner. This is amazing. It is amazing. All right, I got to move on. Stacy, I got to move on. This is amazing. All right. Kozaya, thank you for your other donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Man, Stacy, that they got it going on over there. PT, messages from my higher self at the moment. Let us check that out. by using the Christina deck that she just handed to me, which is the Monster. Everybody loves the Monster. Hold on, let's get the hearts for Stacy. I can't get over that reading. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on the reading, Stacy. That is so freaking powerful. Like, I'm serious. That is so insane. That is so nice. Oh man, what? I'm not gonna put that on my Patreon videos because that's such an amazing reading. I think like a blind person could read it and be like, oh, I think I sense something's good. All right, Tosh, you got timed out. What happened over there, Tosh? I have no idea what's going on. All right, Icy, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you so much, Icy. Icy Wifey Tarot. What is going on? All right, Icy, we got you in the queue. By the way, I can't see any. You're not getting notifications because YouTube's being a butt right now. That's okay though. Let's move on. Let's see. Messages from my higher self. It's to not drop the cards. That'd be great. We're playing 78 card pickup over here. 78 card pickup. That's better than 52 card pickup, by the way, in case you played those. All right. The message from a higher spirit at the moment. I think that you're in for a bit of a down. You're in for a bit of a down. It feels like that things are sort of culminating into a little bit of a challenging emotional situation coming up. The 5 of Cups, that challenge, that emotion. It's being that way for a purpose. It's being that way for a definite purpose. And it feels this really powerful moon. You're getting stuck into a challenging situation emotionally because you're being led on a path. Part 2 of the emotional situation, part 2 of this is you're being led on a path. This is a path you must walk. You're being set up for it. This is your higher self telling you you're being set up for it. You're being guided. You need to walk this path. What is on this path? Well, number one, you have somebody to help you. I think that you have a guide coming along. You have a guide talking to you. You have a guide sort of, in your head. You have something that is sort of guiding you along and helping you out during this process. The 3 of Cups, you got that. You see, you got that little bit of a guide there, a little bit of the sort of moving forward, moving in. Ace of Wands at the end of the path is the beginning of something new. I don't think drastically new. I think it's going to be something that's going to be very powerful. And I think that's something that you're going to have to start. Again, you're being guided in here. Don't be afraid to walk the path. It feels like you're alone. You're not alone. Talk to your guides. Your guides are there. They are going to be very great. They are going to be very great. So, there you go. Crafty is giving feedback. You gave me a 10-10 reading on Thanksgiving. Awesome. Thank you, Crafty. I greatly appreciate that. It's always good for having a little bit of feedback. It's good when the feedback doesn't say I suck. It doesn't say I suck. I love that kind of feedback. Crafty, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yay. All right. What do we got next? By the way, in case you wonder what this deck is, a Shadowland Tarot. This is Christine. You said you liked this one, right? You said you liked this one. That is going to be cool. That is so cool. Let's see what we're doing next. We got Sam I Am. Can you describe my next boyfriend? Yes, they're going to be cute because I think you're too smart to get somebody who's not cute. Sam, you still here? Sam, I know it's been like a year since you asked your question. I'm just saying, it's busy tonight. Sam, it is Saturday night. We're feeling all right. There you go. There you go. Crafty, we're in lockdown. I think we're going to be in lockdown for the next 100 years. I think we're all going to be in lockdown for the next 100 years. Just go ahead and, I don't know. All right. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Obviously, a bit of an exaggeration time. The next boyfriend's going to be cute. We got that. The Tower. I think you need somebody that excites you. I think that you've been getting the boring. You've been getting the boring ones. Sam, where are you? Sam, where are you? There you are. You've been getting the boring ones. I think you got a little bit of the dose of the boring. You've been stuck in that boring situation where it feels like that, I'm not really sure. Not really sure what's going to happen with that. The Tower says somebody comes in, the booming voice from the sky. They come in, they want to learn all about you. They're interested. They're like, Sam, hello, what's going on? The Tower into the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who really sort of hits a lot of your buttons. They hit a lot of the check marks. All of them? No. A lot of them, yes. The Queen of Wands, definitely someone that piques your interest. You do want to sort of get in there. The Nine of Cups, I'm not saying they squirt like this, but the Nine of Cups says that you do have some good feels with that. It feels like this person brings a lot of good emotions. They bring a lot of good stuff. It feels like they're not trying to leech from you like some of the others. It feels like they're not trying to ask a lot of things from you. They don't have a ton of expectations. And I think this is somebody who's going to be pretty exciting. Again, I don't know if they squirt like that. I'm not going to make that presumption. But at the end of the day, the 9 of Cups into the 10 of Cups, if they do, you definitely need a beach towel, not just like a regular bath towel. You're going to need the beach towel. The 9 and 10 of Cups being a combination, so they bring that good emotion. That's what you need. That's really what you need a lot of times, is that good emotion, that good emotion. It looks phallic. Yeah, it does indeed. I mean, that's a large quantity. That's a bit too much. Anyway, that's what you're going to need. That is what you're going to need, bottom line. So I think they bring in that good emotions. Is this somebody that checks all the boxes? No, that's a little bit much, but it is somebody that has that is definitely able to hit the spot. No pun intended. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Boo Boo wants to know. Boo Boo wants to know the salesman. Next partner gonna look like. Oh, there you go. Well, Boo Boo, I assume they're going to be cute as well. Are you too smart to have a non-cute one? I mean, I'm just saying. All right. By the way, we have a massive queue. We still have 11 to go. So it's going to be a we're going long and strong. Christina's working overtime. Christina didn't know she was going to work. Christina's like, I'll hand you the decks. Little did she know she's going to be working the overtime shift. I'm just saying, the overtime shift. Sunflower, hold the squirts, please. I didn't know that had a squirty card in there. I didn't know there was a squirty D card in there. It just suddenly appeared.
Next to the Queen of Wands.
It's next to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the multitasker. I mean, if you stroke it enough. But I mean, just the amount of squirt was just sort of disturbing, bottom line. The Tiger's Abyss, Zach, we need to hook up. We need to get a collab going, man. Need to have a show over here. It's, Tiger's Abyss. I need to get something going next weekend. Maybe next Sunday or something. Let me know when you're available. When are you available on the weekends? I mean, the squirt thing was unexpected. I don't think we have any more squirty decks. We'll see. Yeah, you never know. All right. Angie, thank you for your compliment. I greatly appreciate that. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the Tiger's Abyss, that's mandatory. Please go to the Tiger's Abyss channel. Zach is the most wonderful human being on the face of the earth. Please go and hit that subscribe button. All right. Will my brother ever be good brother to me? He's 34 and he's treated me awful our whole lives. Candace, Jesus Christ. That's terrible. Wheel of Fortune. They like the way that they're doing it. They like what is sort of happening. The 6 of Wands, it feels like they don't feel that anything is wrong. They don't feel that anything is wrong. The 6 of Wands says, I feel like this is successful. I feel like this is all right. But I mean, it just feels like that 6 of Wands, that they feel like this is something they want to do, something they enjoy doing. Bottom line. 2 of Pentacles, you do have to, obviously, there is the communication level. There is like, this is unacceptable, whatnot. The 2 of Pentacles says you sort of communicated this in the flower and all of that stuff. So, I mean, there you go. Narcissist, we see that with the 10 of Swords. I do think that they don't end up doing it. I do think that they escalate it. And I mean, at some point you just sort of, get the feelings out, just start giving them some drastic feedback. And I think they stop. The 10 of Wands says that the 10 of Swords, sorry, says they do stop. This is a cutting card. You've read the books, the books. It says that this is a cutting card. It means it stops. So if you're saying, do they stop? Yes. They will stop that, but will they? Is it something they want to do immediately? No. Is it something they think is perfectly okay? Yes. I mean, that's going to be kind of a problem. That's just the way they do things. That's how they communicate. That's the way they grew up. And that's just sort of what they do. Cappy, thank you for your donation. By the way, text alerts don't work. Not my fault. YouTube's fault. YouTube is not giving the program the feedback it needs for text alerts. I'm sorry. All right. Samantha, we will sure to get you more squirting tomorrow. Samantha, we got Samantha. We will get you all the squirts that you need. Come on back. We got you covered. All right. Meek, is your turn. Meek, will God send me true love this year? Well, I certainly hope so because you deserve it. Let us use, by the way, let us use a little bit of this tarot here. Everybody likes this tarot. It's nice. It is nice. I have no idea. It's nice.
What does it say on the screen?
I don't know. That's the picture. It's something tarot. It's something tarot. I keep forgetting the name of it. By the way, there's a 4K flip through. This person was very, very nice to me as well, so I should remember the name. I'm sorry if you're watching this stream. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance if you're watching. Okay. All right. Less squirts, more. KD, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Get an apartment next to the F station. Well, there we go. Let's see about how that is going to go. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. We're going long. We're going long and strong tonight. No squirts. We're going long and strong tonight, though.
On the sexy bed.
All right. I'm not sure about all that. Tarot, the sexual magic for my read. Sunflower wants a tarot sexual magic. Well, there you go. You got a request.
Got it right in my hand.
Oh, well, you got the sex right in your hand. That's okay. All right, let's move on. So the Hermit. What is this? The Anari Tarot? That's bothering me. It's on the flip throughs. Go look at the flip throughs. Anyway, will God send me true love this year? I don't think this year. The Hermit says maybe not this year, possibly not this year, may not be a thing this year. The Wheel of Fortune says you do have a little bit of love opportunities. You do have a couple of things, maybe not again what you're expecting, maybe not that deep, meaningful, but you do have some opportunities with your strength. Be patient, be sort of getting patient. Being patient with this strength says be strong, keep going with that. The decision, the Two of Swords, says you are in sort of a precipice where you do have things going to be on the alert for some good stuff. This year, I really don't think this year. I think it's going to be more of a next year thing. This year, you do have one big opportunity that you can sort of look forward to. But overall, it looks like next year is going to be a little bit more of that and all of that other stuff. So there you go. All right. Illusory Tarot. Thank you. Real Simple Earth Jot is right on target for me. The Illusory Tarot. I appreciate that. All right. What do we got going on? We got something new. Well, yeah, okay. Actually, I do have the box for this one quite handy. All right, Ornell, please stop spamming. And is the ex-Pisces and I meant to be together? All right, Ornell, it's been a year. It's been a year. Ornell, are you still here? Ornell, welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate you. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We'll see what is going on with all of that. Hello, B. I appreciate you. Hello, B. By the way, my alerts are broken. Not my fault. Not my fault. It works every day. Nothing happened with the software. Don't worry. This is the Dulac Tarot, by the way. This is the Dulac Tarot. Okay, Ornell, if you're still there, sound off if you're still there. Sound off if you're still there. I know it's been a year. You're like, most streams would have answered my question a decade ago, but this dude is really, really slow. You know it is. It happens. It happens. Are we meant to be together? Are we meant to be together? The Six of Cups is nice. Maybe not in the method that you're thinking. Maybe not in the manner that you're thinking. Maybe a little bit of an unusual situation. The Five of Swords says ultimately this leads to disappointment. You know how I know it leads to disappointment? Because you get the Five of Swords and it's your ex. And it's your ex. That combination just doesn't look good. The Four of Cups says they definitely sort of moving on, trying to get somebody else. Moving on, trying to get somebody else as well. Candace, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, we're going. All right, but I don't know. No, I don't think that's happening. The ex-Pisces, don't think you're meant to be together. The Four of Cups says that you have a little bit of that, not exactly what I want. We have the Seven of Coins. It means that it's not really worth the time, not really worth a lot of the investment. The Six of Cups, I mean, I guess I'll talk to you there. But it's not going to be something with this big connection with a lot of sort of deep, meaningful stuff. So no, the X is an X for a reason, and that seems to be sort of where you are at. Get yourself a smoothie. There's an awesome idea. We just went and ate, by the way. So I'm kind of full. I had this piece of salmon the size of my car and a plain baked potato and some veggies. So there you go. Or no, salad. Salad had way too much dressing in it. And that's why I only had like 4 bites of it. But the rest of it was nice and healthy. I had a healthy salmon. I had a healthy baked potato with nothing on it, which, by the way, quite startled our waitress. She was like, "You want anything on that?" I'm like, "No." All right. Oh, I don't know. Whenever Sunflower's reading, we got like 15 readings in the queue. So please be patient with me, my friends. Please be patient with me, my friends. We're burning through them. We're burning through them. Look how pretty that is. Burning it down. All right. Let's see about that. She is, oh, wow. Where is she? Wifey Kindle. Okay. She is 6 away. She's 6 away. Okay. So the next question, by the way, that we are reading, I need to put the thing on there. This is a generala for Wifey. Wifey wants to know, give me a generala for 2021. And since we have no alerts, I'm a little bit off my game, but we are making it happen. We are making it happen. Are you sure it wasn't a whale? It could be a whale. I don't know. I downed it. It stopped moving when I started eating it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right. The Ace of Wands is sort of interesting. If you're looking for a general, I think 2021 is going to be not full of opportunities, but I think you have one particular thing that is coming in. It's going to be a little bit on the unusual side. Something that you do want to pursue. You do want to sort of get going with all of that stuff. The Two of Pentacles does involve choices during this process. You will have to figure out where you're going to go with this. It's one of the decisions to where you make the decision that you want to engage in it. And then all of a sudden, everything gets sort of snaky. You know what I mean? A little bit of snaky, things going this way, things going that way. You're trying to figure out like which path should I choose? What's happening with this? Where should I be focusing my attention? And that's where sort of the Page of Pentacles comes in. It feels like you're not quite ready for it. Once you get in there, once you jump into it, once you launch into it, it feels like, ooh, maybe I wasn't quite ready for this. I don't think this is something I'm sort of quite prepared for. Eight of Pentacles, though, says you're able to get through it, but with quite a bit of work. So prepare for that. 2021, again, one big opportunity. I think it's going to hit you around the end of February, and it's going to be an opportunity that you can get into. It is going to last, I think, all the way into like probably September-ish, late September, but you're going to be able to get through it. Even though it gets weird, it gets sort of back and forth, just prepare yourself, take a deep breath, get through it. Not going to be a big problem. I think, Wifey, I think that you have it going on. There we go. All right, we're 6 away from Boo Boo's reading. By the way, Boo Boo, you're 6 away. Okay, again, it's a very busy night. Okay, Kristen wants to know. So you're gonna have to hand write these. If we do from that, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, let's do a little bit of that action with the Anna K Tarot. Anna K Tarot. This is gonna be where it is at. Where it is at. All right. Oh, let's see about this. Let's see what we're going to do here. Applied senior buyer position. Will I get it? Kristen, I certainly hope so. I know you've been sort of on the job hunt. You have been on the job hunt for a little bit, trying to find something that's pretty good. It's not looking too bad as far as that goes. We definitely have the Ace of Swords talking about the communication is going to be positive for that. The King of Pentacles talks about that this position is going to be good for you as well. It's a nice match. It is a nice match. This is going to be something that is a good match with that, right? Now, the Queen of Cups says you're going to be pretty emotionally invested within it as well. 7 of Cups says this is going to be one of the final decisions that you make. I think that you get it by virtue of a lot of different things. Number one, all right, we're going to put this on the Patreon for like an extended, why I chose this particular decision. Basically, Ace of Pentacles, communication. You have a communication. You want that when, will I get this? Yet they're going to call you back. Ace of Swords has that powerful communication aspect with it. The King of Pentacles, again, having the money flow, having the steadiness, and the fact that you don't need to make any more decisions. It's like the hunt is over. The 7 of Cups, where you have all of these beautiful cups that are optional, that you want to choose something. You don't have to. You don't have to. It feels like things fell into place. I think you're going to get it based upon all of that. Now, there we go. What is going to go next? Next, we have a little bit of the Vox Tarot. Everybody loves this one. This is the worst box. If you're going to make a tarot box, please don't do that. Please do me a personal favor. Do me a personal favor and don't choose a box that looks like this when you make your tarot. that's just wrong on every level possible. That's, that falls under things that you did wrong because it's ugly. Did I really need? It's just ugly. There's nothing interesting about it at all. It looks, would you pick that up off the shelf? I wouldn't. The saddest part about it is it's so freaking beautiful. This is a gorgeous deck. That is just so embarrassing that they chose that box. Oh, it's quite embarrassing indeed. Okay, let's go with it. Look how beautiful this is, though. Bad box, great deck. That is what's happening. Don't judge a book by its cover. I guess so. Don't judge a box by its cover, indeed. What is coming for this person and I in the next week? Emperor says that they do take command of the situation. You are moving forward with whatever sort of happening with that. You have 2 movement cards. This is interesting. Okay, how are we gonna react to this? Number one, somebody takes charge. Someone takes charge, they grab it by the horns, they move it forward. The Emperor says, we're tired of just sitting here. We're tired of sort of just being there. Let's get this moving. 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, 2 big movement cards together. It means we start moving and it increases in speed. It moves quicker. It gets going faster. And then the 6 of Wands, it means that action is going to be happy. You're going to have success with it. So basically, the next week, somebody makes a decision. Someone makes a hard decision. They get it moving. It increases speed. It gets going. It gets going faster and faster. The 6 of Wands, it is successful. It feels good. It feels like things are working. Things are going to be where they need to be. All right. The plain white box for the Titanic, indeed. That was humiliating. But that person, that Robert person, he sent me a new box. Thank you. By the way, if you watch my stream, I seriously doubt it. Thank you so much for your new box. You never know. He could be one of the 45 people that are watching right now. I don't know. But what I do know is next, we're down to 7 more readings to go. By the way, we're ending soon. Kindle, my favorite e-reader of all time. I'm just saying I love Kindle in every version. Kindle, every version you have, I love it. I love it. By the way, I'm just joking, obviously. Kendall, welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate your donation. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you, everybody. Kendall, some hearts for you if you waited this long, if you're still in the stream. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You are amazing. If you like all of the hand work that I'm doing right now, having to copy and paste everything by hand, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you think it's seamless, if you think all of this extra work I'm doing tonight is seamless, hit that like and sub button. Hit that like and sub button. I work hard for all of you. I do. I come out for all of you. I'm here every single day for all of you. I love all of you, by the way. Aw, isn't it sweet? Aw, okay. Okay, well, but yeah, anyway. All right, let's see what's going on. Can you tell me what's next for me in love, Kendall? Hopefully you get a lot of love after putting up with me for this long. After waiting like an hour, she's like, Jesus. He comes up with a joke for my name, and then he makes me wait an hour for the reading. What's going on with this guy? Okay, what's coming next for me in love? 4 of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Bottom line, think that you have a long distance relationship, not a long distance relationship. Something that's going to be pretty nice. I think it starts nice. Something, obviously you meet them on the internet, master of the obvious. With a long distance relationship, why do I even need to say you meet them on the internet? But anyway, you meet them on social media. This person's really, really kind of interesting. You think their profile picture is like, moderately, and they're not really coming on to you. They're just funny. It just feels like there's interesting. It feels like they have something to say. You just have this weird connection with them. You want to know what they have to say. You definitely have that, right? The 4 of Swords, again, is somebody you not really would be used to doing. Judgment, you feel a lot of opportunity. You feel like this could really be into something. Ace of Swords, the connection really sort of develops itself or really sort of moves into that next stage really quick. And it feels really good. It feels like this person really has a lot going on. They have great communication style. They make you feel very comfortable. And this is really going to be somebody that you enjoy communicating with, enjoy talking to. The 6 of Cups. Now, when it comes to the long distance thing, that sort of weirds you out a little bit, but it's not long distance. It's like that you can see this person for, maybe once a month or something, fly down or whatnot. So it's going to be something where it's reasonable. It's not like super awkward or anything. Again, this is going to be a connection that you really enjoy. Will it work out long term? Six of Cups says we definitely are going to keep communicating with this person, definitely want to take it to the next level. But at the end of the day, that is what's coming for you. And that judgment is very powerful. By the way, that's hugely powerful. It's hugely powerful. Even if we're talking to somebody, the fact that we have judgment, the fact that we have the rebirth, the reincarnation, it takes a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff gets going very, very quickly with all of that stuff. All right, we got the Light Seers Tarot coming up. Boo Boo is going to be the next one after this one. All right, we got Icy Wifey Tarot. Thank you so much for your donation. By the way, we're ending soon. We're going long and strong. Long and strong. That's how we roll in here. That's how we roll in here. All right. Candace, thank you so much for your support with that. I appreciate that. Donate some money to the Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Candace, you're going to love this book. Seriously. This book there's not a book like this. I haven't seen a book like that. I bought a lot of tarot books. I haven't seen one like this in a very, very long time. One that says, okay, let's break down difficult subjects nice and easy with not only pictures, but a ton of examples. I want to teach it to you slow. I want to teach it to you nicely. I want to teach it to you where it's comfortable, to where you understand it. You're like, oh, I finally get that. I've heard so much about that. I've always wondered it. Now I understand. You're going to keep coming back to this book. I think it's going to be really cool. All right. Link in the chat, by the way, if you want to support me as well. Six of Swords, the relationship, the Sagittarius, how is going to play out? Icy Wifey Tarot wants to know. Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. It's going to play out pretty bad. It's going to play out pretty bad, quite frankly. I'm sorry. It's going to play out pretty bad. Candace, you are 4 away. You're 4 away for your next reading. All right. It's bad. It doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all for this Icy Wifey Tarot. Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, the Lord of Success. Being upside down doesn't look good. The Nine of Swords, having worry, having concern about it. It doesn't look good. Knight of Swords, it's like somebody ends up leaving. Maybe abruptly they end up leaving. It feels like a little bit of that action. Ace of Wands, we don't want to go forward. We don't want to have that fire action. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Icy Wifey Tarot, I love you, but it doesn't look good. This looks, that looks like a little bit of a train wreck. Basically, it looks like somebody leaves pretty quickly, like very abruptly. Somebody just leaves that and all of that other stuff. All right, so we will go into the next one. And the next one is going to be a little bit, oh, yeah. All right, we got the sexy tarot. Do we have the sexy tarot box? No. Don't have the sexy tarot box. It is the sexy tarot. This is the PG-13, maybe R, depending upon how you look at it. Tarot of all sorts of fun, wild, and weird positions. Fun, wild, and weird positions. But Boo Boo wants to know, what is my next partner going to look like? What are they going to look like? Will they be cute? I hope so. I don't think Boo Boo would accept the non-cute ones. I'm just saying. Needs to be cute. Let's see, Boo Boo, how it is going to go. How is that going to go? Oh my, we got the Lovers. That is a win, everybody.
Hooray!
That is a win. We got a little bit of the Lovers action on there. The Star. We got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. First thing, this person takes what they need. This person takes command, they take control, definitely on the leadership side. There's somebody that is good at leadership, somebody that naturally leads, they do that as well. The Lovers, they sort of know what they want in a person and they're going to immediately start scanning for it. They're going to scan for it like Kit in the Knight Rider, you know, where the little light goes beep, 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 beep. There's going to be scanning for that, looking at it. The Lover says they are going to be sort of looking for all the traits that they want in that. They definitely lead. They definitely have command and all of the other stuff. The Star says they're not willing to really put up with a lot of crap either. They want to get right down to the meat of the matter. They don't want to play around. They don't want to put up with crap. If there's going to be drama, if there's going to be a little bit too beefy in the drama area, they're going to bail. They do say that they do want the Star. They know what they want. They're out to get it, and they're going to do it. They're going to do it. This is going to be where they want to be, right? If they want to worship them boobies, they're going to worship them boobies just like that, in the water or no water. 7 and the 3 of Wands does point to, maybe a little bit too forward, maybe a little bit too much. I mean, I don't know. Is it David Hasselhoff? I don't know. It could be. He did have a pretty good sized piece of junk there when he was wearing that swimsuit on the Baywatch. I mean, I'm not saying I looked at it. I'm just saying that it's kind of hard to not notice on that Baywatch when he's like running around. But anyway, the 7 and the 3 of Wands, it says that they're scanning, they're looking, they do want something, and they know how to sort of get it. What do they look like? I think that they are 5'11". I think they have dark hair, and they got a little bit of the love handle going, but there you go. It could be the Hoff. It could be the Hoff. I don't think they have the curly Hoff hair. I don't think they have the curly Hoff hair. And standing at 5'11", I don't think they have that Hasselhoff bulge down. It just doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It just doesn't seem like that's going to happen as far as that's concerned. But you never know at the end of the day. You never know. There's your sexy tarot read. Boo Boo, thank you for being the longest supporter ever. I think everybody else bailed. But all right. Cappy, is the Aquarius going to text me again? Cappy in the Aquarius. Always an interesting read for Cappy in that Aquarius. You never know what you're going to get. Let's find out what we are literally going to get over here by using the Universal Celtic or Celtic Tarot. It depends on that. Why would people watch Baywatch? I mean, exactly. You watch it for the boobies and the tight swimsuits. You know what I mean? Plenty of variety on that one. That was back in the day before they had internet. They had internet boobies. I mean, that's all you had. Okay, all right. As somebody who grew up in that era, that's all you had. You didn't have internet boobies. You had Baywatch. That's what you had. That's all you had. So before you judge, okay, please be kind with me. Kristen, thank you so much for your other donation. We're down to the last four. And then we are wrapping up and getting out of here. All right. My question T.O. missed. Kolzaya, I only have one question. I only got one question for you, Kolzaya. I did that one question. It was a while back. I did get your question, Kolzaya. I promise you, I did get it. I got it. You got to scroll back up there. It is there indeed. Oh, wait a minute, Kolzaya. No, wait a minute. Actually, you did it. You said okay. And I was waiting for your question. Kolzaya, you're right. I'm so sorry, Kolzaya. All right, my question. If I connect with a Harry Potter spell... Okay, all right, Kolzaya, I got you. Don't worry. Kolzaya, I made up for it. Kolzaya, it's one of those nights where everything is going wrong, but I got you covered. Don't worry. Never fear. T.O. is here. All right. I'll say, what are we doing now? We are on Cappy. Is the Aquarius going to text again? Kolzaya, you are next. I got you. Okay. Is the Aquarius going to text me again? Not once. I don't think so. I don't think the Aquarius is going to text you again. Now, wait a minute here. I think the Aquarius is going to contact you. But will they be texting you? No. I think they're going to sneak in with social media. I think they're going to be sort of in the back door of social media. No pun intended. Butterfly, thank you for your donation. We eventually got to go. All right. I think that they're going to be in the back door via social media. Hang on. Don't get too excited about that. But yeah, the 3 of Pentacles into the Chariot. They're coming in sort of, a little bit unexpectedly. I don't think they're ready to text you. I think they want to come in a little smoother. I think they want to do it their own way. I think we want to have a little more control of it. I don't think they just want to sort of just jump in kind of thing, right? The Knight of Wands, the 6 of Wands says the success is going to come from a little bit of the back door action, a little bit of the back way action. Knight of Wands says they don't want to come in. They think that you're going to be a little bit defensive about it. They think that you're going to come on to be a little bit too desperate, too needy. So again, it's going to come back with a little back door action coming there. Social media ping or something a little light, to where you're like, wait a minute. Kolzaya wants to tear off sexual magic on them, by the way. I need that one again. And Kolzaya, we got you covered. We got you covered with that sex magic. Kolzaya saw that deck. They're like, oh my, there's a lot of humping on that one. By the way, we're down to the last 4 readings. We do have to eventually go tonight. gonna eventually go tonight at some point. All right. Get a little. If I connect with a Harry Potter spellcaster as he wanted, will this move come into a relationship? Oh my. He did cast a spell. He did cast a spell. Oh, Colzai's thinking about him. Colzai's like, that doesn't sound half bad. That doesn't sound half bad. Colzai, like it'd be in their dreams. Colzai would be like,
I love you.
she's like, oh man, that doesn't sound half bad. If we connect with a spellcaster, if we let the spell fly through, we let it go. The sun, the devil, and the Four of Cups. No, it doesn't look too good. It doesn't look too good. Candace, you can pick any deck you want, Candace. Candace, by the way, you are 3 away. You can pick any deck you want. Colzai, it's not going to happen. Okay, bottom line, I think that they're going to be really excited, but then reality is going to form. I think that they're full of shit. Basically, it's just like what they're presenting to you is not what they are. I think they have a lot of deceptions, a lot of things going on. Bottom line, I wouldn't do it. You're getting that Four of Cups action where it's not what you wanted. It seems like this is not really what is happening with all of that. The devil seems like there's some ulterior motives and some things getting in and all of that going on. So yeah, I wouldn't do it. Close I wouldn't do it. I mean, just my 2 cents. I'm just a random tarot reader, just a fat man with some cards. I really don't understand what is going to happen, but bottom line, I wouldn't recommend it. Deborah, please, can you hang on to it? I appreciate it, Deborah. We're going on like 40 questions at this point, Deborah. Me and Christina are kind of. Christina's actually run out of decks to hand me. All right, Kolziah, I wouldn't do it. KD, will this particular apartment near the F station? We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, Deborah, if you could wait, I appreciate you. We're actually running out of tarot. We've had we may have a new record. I think we're actually going to have like 40 readings. Joe's Mystics, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that.
You need a way to cut that off.
All right. I don't think there is a way to cut that off. All right. Joe. All right, now we got 5. Joe, why did Chris give me this bad contract for me to sign? The money resides. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. All right.
I'm gonna make you pull your own bag.
I think Christina's going to give up and just go take a bath at this point. You may just, when you get out of the bath, like sometime tomorrow, I'll be done. Okay, when I get this apartment near the F station, let's see about that. Simple yes or no question. Do a little 3-carder here and see how that is going to go. A nice day. I mean, there you go. We had a nice day. We went out and had some steak and all that good stuff. It was not bad at all. Will you get this simple yes or no question? Will I get it near the thing? Hanged Man, 2 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. I really don't think so. 8 of Cups is a disappointing leaving card. It feels like we end up abandoning it, or this is not the place, KD. This is not the place we need to be. 8 of Cups says we end up leaving. Even if we do get it, we end up leaving. Not exactly going to be the best. Not exactly going to be the best thing sort of going in there. 2 of Swords says you have better options, basically. A little bit better options as far as that's going to go. And the Hanged Man says look for a different place. Basically look at a different opportunity, a different place as far as that goes. So, I mean, there you go. There we go. Yeah, we're actually running out of cards at this point.
All right.
All right.
Trying to get them all.
And there you go. We got a new deck, another new deck.
I'm putting them in the right places.
By the way, it doesn't matter. I'll reorganize it. I'm OCD. You know me. I'm OCD. I'm gonna organize it the way it needs to be organized at the end of the day. Candace, you are next. Did you want the Oz Tarot? Candace wanted the Oz Tarot. Candace is next. Oz Tarot. You remember which that one is?
Yep.
Yeah, that one. There you go. I don't know how I remember all of these, but I know each and every tarot except that. I think that illusory tarot is illusory to a point that I don't really remember it. Maybe. I don't know. All right, love reading. He's a Gemini. Let's see how that love reading is going to go. Hello, B. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. As always, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, we are over here working for you. We are working for you. Hitting that like and sub button shows that you love us. Show us that you love us. Show us that support. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, as we bump the camera, Okay, love reading with Dan G. He's a Gemini and I'm a Leo. Hangman, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Swords. It looks like something be good short term. Hello, B. This looks good short term. It does. It looks good short term. I think this would be a nice, cute little thing. The Wheel of Fortune said short term is going to be nice. It's going to be something where we can sort of go forward. We can move forward with it. We can have some good feelings with it. The Ten of Swords says it does end, though. Again, if you're looking for a short term, that's not going to be that. That's not going to be that. Yeah, a little bit on the short term side. Ten of Swords is not really good for a long term. It would be kind of inconvenient here. Wheel of Fortune said it's fun while it lasts. It feels like it's going to be longer, but bottom line, not. Six of Cups, just a sort of a nice connection while it lasts. So enjoy it. Take a deep breath. Have some fun with it. Enjoy. Don't be rushed with it because enjoy the process. It looks like it does have a sort of a termination section with it. But again, you know, that is just my reading. That is my 2 cents, and that is how it goes. But there you go. All right. Let's see. Candace wants the Oz Tarot, and she wants to know. Christina's given up at this point. She has abandoned us. We are on our own. We are going to get her done. We are going to get her done. Well, my intuition becomes stronger in the near future with the Oz Tarot. That's because what you need. It doesn't look fancy. It doesn't look fancy, but, you know, it is the Oz Tarot. Okay. Boo Boo. Yeah, thanks. Boo Boo's working overtime as well. Please give Boo Boo some love. Please give Boo Boo a little bit of love, too. Boo Boo's working that overtime with us. Our wonderful moderator, Tosh, and Boo Boo. Give them both just a big, big old virtual hug for being with us tonight. Appreciate all of y'all. All of y'all appreciate all of that. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Okay. Will the intuition become stronger in the near future? Death says basically yes. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. You have to follow it. You have to trust it. You have to follow it. You have to trust it at some point. That's going to be one of the key factors here. The Star is very important for that. It says, let it talk to you. Don't doubt. Let it talk to you. Obviously, don't make any rash decisions, entertainment purposes only, but you want to listen. Listen. Don't have any judgments. Listen to what it says. Don't have judgments. Let it talk to you. The Star is very going to be potent and powerful with that. Nine of Pentacles as well. Says that there is some rewards for that. It has some good stuff with you. It has some good stuff to bring. Death says it does grow. It expands. It's going to be pretty action-packed over time. It's going to be pretty action-packed over time. So yes, it does grow stronger. It does get going. And that is the Oz Tarot. We'll move the Oz Tarot over to here. We'll try to get something new. We are running out of decks. The Heaven and Earth Tarot has not been picked yet. That is going to be that. Please give the mods a love. They do all the work. They don't even get paid. They do all the work. They don't even get paid. I love them. I love these mods. Oh, beautiful mods. I love all of you. I just want to give you all of you like the biggest hug in the history of mankind. The biggest hug in the history of mankind. Come in here hanging out with me every day. I love you. Okay, let's see where's going to happen here. The deluxe edition of the Titanic do a review on the new channel. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, buyer position. So basically we have a choice here. We got two choices: going for the care or going for the health for the buyer position. I think as far as health or the buyer position, the info care or the Christmas, looking for left or right, basically, A or B. Hermit says settle for A. Settle for A, the first choice. The first choice there, the info care, is going to be the key. Hermit is a settling card. It hits, it relaxes, it sits there, it gets going. It's a single choice. The single choice is going to be the info care for that, or the first choice. The King of Swords says it's going to be powerful, something that allows you to do what you need, allows you to be in control, be in power. And of course, the Lover says it's a good match. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be where you need to be for that. So there you go. That is going to be where it is at. All right. We're down to the last three. Butterfly. Butterfly wants to know what is going on with the K jealous of O. We have a little jealousy action going there. Let's see about that by using my new deck that hardly anybody likes, but I like it. I like it. All right. Where the money resides. By the way, you are in the queue. You are in the queue. All right. You're coming up. Sorry about that. Where the money resides. I know you're sort of in there. What will Jay do? I got that. You are basically the last reading. You're the last reading where the money resides. I would show you the queue, but it's not giving me the feedback on the YouTube thing. All right. No, you're 2 away. Where the money resides. You are 2 away, my friend. We got you. All right. Let's see if they're jealous or not. Hanged Man, Wheel, and Ace of Cups. A little bit, but not a ton. It's not like just this amazing jealousy where they're just sitting there thinking about it and all this other stuff. You know, it doesn't feel like that. Hanged Man says they are a little bit envious. They would like the different perspective. They would like the alternate type of way of doing it. The Wheel says they are jealous in how things are going. So they like what they see. They wish they were in that position. Is it something that just bothers them all the time? Is something that just kills them? No. Ace of Cups says they have their own thing going. They're able to move forward. They are able to move forward and move on. So that's not going to be a big problem with that. No problem where the money resides. Thank you for watching this stream. I greatly appreciate you. All right. And let's see where else we are going. We're down to the last 2. Why did Chris give me this bad contract for me to sign? Joe, let's see about that. Then we'll do where the money resides. Then we'll be out of here. Okay, why did Chris do that? Basically, he handed you a really crappy thing for you to sign. You don't know what's going on with it. We need to find out. Let us use the Gregory Scott Tarot. We're not out of tarots. We're going long and strong tonight. I think we're going to be okay with the tarot. We are going to be okay with the tarot. Why did they give you a bad contract? What is going on with that? The Chariot, 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Oh, they want it their way. Obviously, they give you a bad contract to sign. The Chariot, they're hoping you don't notice. They just hope that you don't notice. They hope that you just sort of move forward with it. We have a movement card, an action card. Please move forward with the Chariot. Even if it's bad, let's move forward. Let's get it done. 9 of Swords, they're hoping you don't notice. If you do, they're hoping you don't sort of pick it up. Basically, they just want it done. The 9 of Cups is sort of interesting. They want the results. They want things their way. They want things where it's going to be very nice. It's going to be very good for them. It's going to be very good for them. They want it that way. Hoping you don't notice, please move forward and things like that. Obviously, if it's a bad contract, you really needed to give it to a lawyer and have them take a peek at it, something. So, yeah, even though they want you to move forward, you may want to give it a second. You may want to give it a second try. All right, finally, final question. No more questions. Final question. We're going long and strong. What will Jay do if I don't give him the items nor the money? You're not going to give him, Jay, you're not going to get shit. You're not going to get shit from me. What is going to happen after that news drops? What is going to happen after that news drops? You're not getting a thing. Little Prince Tarot is going to get it. Little Prince Tarot is going to get it. That's what I'm talking about. Joe's Mystics knows. Joe knows. Joe knows. Where the money resides. If you don't give them the money, are they going to come and with a bunch of friends and beat you out? Is that kind of the feel here? Is that what's going on? The World, the 8 of Pentacles, the Star, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, entertainment purposes only, by the way. They get the money out of you. It seems like they do get it out of you. The 6 of Pentacles is very important here. That is sort of a giving card. You hand people something, you give people something. You end up giving it to them. It feels like you end up giving it to them. The Star says that there is some time period. It feels like that they either talk you into it or there's some maybe, a bit of coercion or whatnot. The Star says you're definitely sort of headed that direction. It's like, you're following the stars. Like, it seems to be like a good thing. It's like a good thing, it feels like. 8 of Pentacles, it seems maybe they even put you to work or something. They definitely get the money. Bottom line, they get the money. You don't owe them anything. I don't know. It seems like you end up paying them something. The Six of Pentacles, you end up sort of handing it over for some reason or another. The World says the situation works out for the best of everybody. Maybe they offer you some work in trade or something. The Eight of Pentacles, maybe they come into some trade or something. Maybe they come into a negotiation, but it looks like you give them the bottom line. It looks like that they end up giving them something. Okay. I'm just saying that's where it's at. So this is what we have. This is pretty good reading as far as that's concerned. I think that you end up doing that. Anyway, thank you for watching.